Defund the police or defund the thought police? What?
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It's land.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version.
All right, Paulie, let's go.
Paulie back here on the Latino Slant. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if you want to, consider becoming a member. We have a lot of great perks. Oh my goodness. And today's a very controversial topic, that of defunding the police, the pros and the cons, that side and this side, the right versus the left, the Republicans and the Democrats. And then there's all those people in the middle that are kind of like, what's going on? I'm one of those. So, when I saw this headline at the Daily Chela, I had to do a video. I wanted to talk to you guys and get your opinion because I always think it's a bad idea when people make, let's not even say people, right? Institutions, places, and things, and people make huge, gross, sweeping generalizations about other people. It's just wrong. Not to mention, it's not factual. It's probably incorrect. And this data goes to show you that. Okay, calm down, Paul. Calm down. Let's go to the Daily Chela. All right, a poll says Latino Democrats more likely to support police funding than white Democrats. Latino Democrats, not Republicans, more likely to support police funding than white Democrats, not white Republicans. Okay? Remember what I said earlier. Sweeping generalizations, misconceptions. Should I say it? Misinformation about other groups of people. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into this story here from Daily Cello, who we love very much. Great people over there. A new poll from Pew Research has found that Black and Latino Democrats are more likely to support police funding than white Democrats. The poll also found that 6 in 10 Americans view violent crime as a problem. According to the poll, among Democrats, Black 38%, Hispanic 39%, adults are more likely than white adults 32% to say spending on police in their area should be increased. Increased among Democrats. All right? In your area, I'm asking you to comment in the section below. In your area, do you feel this? Is this truth? Do you think there should be more police, increase in police and funding in your area? Is violent crime an important issue for you? Let's go on. Numbers are even higher among Black and Latino Republicans, where 53% of Latinos say they support more police funding. Only 9% of Latino Republicans would like to see police funding decreased. Support for police varied slightly by age, but overall support for defunding the police fell across all age groups compared to 2020. So just within 1 year, all age groups, overall support fell. The latest poll comes as many Black and Latino communities wrestle with increased crime rates in major cities. Is this truth for you guys? I want to know. Especially if you are in that target area that what that last sentence just said. Black, Latinos in those areas. Is this a big deal? Violent crime a big deal? That first number, number of 6 in 10 Americans say violent crime is like the worst it's been. I mean, that's a huge number, guys. That's a huge number. Now, I want to go to Pew Research, and while I'm getting that up, don't forget, I want you to comment. I really want your opinions on this really controversial, one of the more controversial issues really of our times. It really is. Anytime you have anytime when you're dealing with race, it just triggers people before they've even heard the data. They will, a lot of people don't even care, right? It's from their experience, what they've seen, what the kind of what they've lived through, and I respect that. But data doesn't lie, right? Now let's go to the Pew Research Center. Speaking of data, let's go to Pew Research Center and this story here, because this is fascinating stuff, y'all. This is fascinating stuff. Okay, you guys with me? Good. Latino slant, Slantinos, we're here. We're taking this in and we're giving our opinions because we want that. We really want that. All right, so let's make it big. Pew Research Center. Growing share of Americans say they want more spending on police in their area. Whew. Wow, what an issue, guys. What an issue. Okay, I want to go to this. I want to go to two sections here. Here's the first part. The share of adults who say spending on policing in their area should be increased now stands at 47%, up from 31% in June 2020. So in a year and a half, we've gone over almost 15% increase in people saying we want more police funding. That's fascinating, guys. To me, that's just fast, especially with everything that you hear. You would think it'd be the opposite. That includes 21% who say funding for their local police should be increased a lot, up from 11% who said this last year. Support for reducing spending on police has fallen significantly. 15% of adults now say spending should be decreased, down from 25. 10%, guys, from last summer. 10%. Only 6% now say advocate decreasing spending a lot, down from 12%. It's another half right there who said this last year. Wow. How do you guys feel about that? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I want to go down to this final paragraph. And before we get into it, a couple things, right? One is let's just pay the bills right now. And I don't do this a lot. Go to our merchandise store, please support the channel and hit up one of our shirts or cups, because including this very popular one, defund the thought police. The link is there. That is the first thing I wanted to do. The next thing I wanted to tell you is that I will have both stories, this one and the Daily Cella, in the video description. So let's get back into it at the Pew Research Center. I love this last paragraph. I want to dig into this last paragraph. Americans' changing attitudes about police spending in their areas have occurred amid rising public concerns about violent crime. In July 2021, 61% of adults said violent crime was a very big problem in the country today, up from 48% in April 2020. Up in just 3 months. It jumped over 10%. And 41% in June 2020. So in a year's time, it went up 20%. 20%. That is a huge shift, guys. Y'all did a shift. Americans shifted. Violent crimes, number one. With a bullet. No pun intended. No disrespect. Right? Now, the Latino side, we don't normally hit just like straight on political issues, but this one made us stop and made us bring this up. We had to address this, right? This is just because you would never think Democrat Latinos, Democrat blacks want to increase police spending. Let's go back to this. Okay. In the July survey, Americans expressed more concern about violent crime than they did about the federal budget, climate change, racism, economic inequality, illegal immigration. Okay, so let me get this straight. In the July survey, us Americans, here's what we're most concerned about in our country. Violent crime, climate change, violent crime, federal budget, which is really bad right now, which is really bad. Okay, like it's not up for debate. Violent crime, federal budget, climate change, racism down to 4, economic inequality 5, illegal immigration 6. Y'all, that right there is everything. That is a huge, that is a shocking paragraph. The numbers are just staggering. I want you to take this article. I want you to read it and break it down and in for yourself. About 6 in 10 Americans now say violent crime is a very big problem. This you think from everything that you've heard and all the again, we go back to the beginning, gross generalizations of other people, that it's racism, that it's white supremacy, that are the heaviest issues of the day. There's the numbers. All right, well, it's been a fantastic video. I want to thank you guys so much. Check out our other videos. Check out our channel. We're live every Wednesday night, and every day we have a new video here on the Latino Slant. Give me your opinions. I want to hear them. And wherever you're at, keep your slant fuerte.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.